Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath. And let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide. So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that takes me farther from my goals and leaves me at a destination that is hardly like a home. So now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port, I'm set on autopilot. And just to pay the price so I can pay the rent and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I'll really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I wanna go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like, I'm begging you to cut the acts and the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent. And it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode and your median. You wanna flounder, you should go to aquariums. The block is mine like I'm owning Ethereum. I know you can hear me, but it's slow and I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old bit of sneering man. Just walk around with absolutely no need for air and lungs. An Old Testament, back to times when Noah would pair him up. So please just for a minute put a hold on the snare and drums. Give me a moment to share the love, and if you're over it, fair enough. Just let me know now, do you really want the gold or are you here for fun? Cause if it's the latter, I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever after. But I saw the way you got up this morning. You haven't smiled since you stopped your recording. And I won't raise my voice now because I'm tired of yelling. Nobody's buying your charade, so why you trying to sell it? Said it's affecting those who love you and believe in you, the ones who wanna see you do the shit that you've been meaning to. So treat this like you want it or get treated for this problem. You can't go through life halfing with these clouds around your conscience. You know you need to live each day deliberate, cause regret is unforgiving. You got choices, now show me which one is it. And I'm not worried about the numbers or the press of the streams. Just prove to me that you can focus on your dreams, or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. As much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. As much as you love me. I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but
hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start turning some stuff down. Chance to love me. All right, guys, what is up? We're going to be starting. So, this is the project. This is it. 30 days, Lost in Space. Yes, are you done in zooming or not zooming? Adjusting their camera? But yeah, so this is it. I have not touched it or looked. Like, the most I've done is looked in from the outside. I've been trying not to like throw it around. There's a couple sensors that are kind of rolling around in there, but it looks like they're mostly packaged pretty well. So if you can kind of see that, they're like bagged up, and you got the resistors down. There's a list down at the bottom. What's on this list? Let's see. We got the hero board, breadboard, rotary encoder, photo resistor. We got 10 LEDs, one RGB LED. Then we have 10 times 100k ohm resistors. Same thing for 10k ohm, and then 1k ohm, and then two 20 ohm resistors. We got a 128 by 64 OLED display. We got 7-segment displays. So it's a 7-segment display. I don't know what that means. It's probably that's probably that one timer switch or whatever it is that's on there. Passive buzzer, a DIP switch, 60-button keypad, USB data cables, and then for the wire bundles, just male to male and female to male. It says we open sourced as well. So this is new. I haven't really messed with this yet, so this will be kind of fun. I'm recording as well, so I can kick that, but for those of you that'll be watching in the future, this is what I'll be doing. I don't know why my other thing disappeared. Maybe if I full screen it. There it goes. Yeah, it just disappeared because it was minimized. All right, so I know you guys can't see it, but up in the top and the top left-hand side, that is just going to be kind of like a reference to what I'm looking at on screen. And then when I'm working with the objects themselves, I will be doing it right here. So this is something I will be doing with one of my friends. So I am going to be doing this like twice, but I'm not going to be going so far ahead that I won't understand really what's going on. Or not that I won't, you know what I mean. You guys get where I'm going. So if I were to focus on the screen real quick, you guys can kind of see the stuff that I've already done. This is the intro. We'll be watching this video today. This one is just the Rocky theme song, which I thought was awesome. I watched it all the way through. It explains the breadboard, how not to break your hero board, and the hero board anatomy. This one I didn't really get into yet. It's the voltage amps and wattage. So I know that there's a bunch of different laws. So what is it? C equals I times R? Something like that. No, I don't remember. It's been a while. So I need to rewatch some of these videos. So besides that, let's go back to the hand focus. This one is mostly just an unboxing video. We're not going too far. We'll probably watch that first video before I open it up, but this is the 30 days Lost in Space challenge. Oh my goodness. So much yawning. But I wanted you guys to explore it with me and take the time to enjoy it and all of that, because this is something that I think that would be fun with multiple people. We're going to be treating this as like a multi-stage project. So we're going to be measuring stuff out and 3D printing stuff for it as well. Man, I got the hiccups just won't stop today. Normally I just have like one hiccup, it's gone, but it's really fighting today. All right. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video. So before we really jump in, let's go ahead and watch that video. Let me go ahead and switch back over to screen focus. And then should be it right here. There it goes.
Welcome.
Yeah, so this video is the welcome to. I'm not really too interested in that part. I go back to the course and then just watch that video. Maybe it's just this one. So let's go ahead and, yep, this is it right here. Let's watch it on YouTube. Come on. There you go. I'm just gonna make sure it's full screen for you guys too. It should be. All right. So let's go ahead and see.
Astrid, do you read me? Come in. Astrid, come in. Do you read me?
It's a relief to see you are alive. It would have reflected poorly on our operation had you expired. Here's the situation. Your landing craft computer failed, causing your ship to miss its landing zone and crash into the sea.
How far under the surface are we?
Approximately 60 meters underneath the ocean's surface.
Astrid, run a scan of the ship systems.
Running diagnostic analysis. It appears that, miraculously, none of the essential systems suffered any damage. However, in a beautiful twist of fate, they're all governed by the now utterly useless computer.
How much oxygen do I have left?
The oxygen supply will last 8 days, but if you're able to restore the battery charging system, you may survive another 14. I suppose you expect my help to get all that done in time. Inventory data shows that your spacecraft just happens to have a suitable repair kit.
I would extremely like your help, Astrid.
It might just be sufficient to
got one of
hobble
those.
your systems back to life and crawl your way to the mothership. Hopefully. Of course, this repair kit is a bit old, using technology from the 2020s. But it should be enough. Let's get started by getting the lights on in here. It's a bit tough to do these repairs currently. Human opticals aren't optimized to work in the dark.
All right, guys. So that's what that is. So we're gonna go ahead and we do F11, close this, and then F11 again. So that's what's going on with this. So I think that was the prologue. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Yeah. So this looks like it's the prologue. So I'm gonna just click it just to make sure.
Welcome
So this is his information on what to do. This is the video, so it looks like that's all it is for this one. So I am gonna mark that as complete. And then what that should do, yep, it moves us on over to the next spot. So this is update adventure 1, which I'm not gonna go too far into right now. Right now we're just all about sorry guys. We're going to be all about the unboxing today and taking a look at everything we have. I literally just got it in the mail. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this real quickly. Once again, this is not going to be a long stream. I am recording this. It is going to be on YouTube in the future. But for now, I'm just going to... I'm so excited. Can't wait. Let me just making sure. Okay, you just pull out it because I saw, if you notice on this part, it's like a weird little hook. So the way it went in there is I thought maybe it was like a little like something in there, but no, you just pull it open. Okay. So 30 days lost in space. Ooh. Okay, so it does at the very beginning. It has this like little intro thing. It says ready to start your training, and it gives you a place to launch it. So far that's pretty good. You know, it's I know there's going to be a lot of reflectivity, and I'm sorry about that. It's my light is right above me, so it's like literally like right above. But the reason why I have that is there's a few reasons, but right now that's the main. So it looks like this right here has some sort of strip. Oh, this is the hero board. Okay, so this is that hero board. Let's go ahead and get some scissors. I have some right here. All right. We're gonna go nice and slow. So this is it looks like a component. It looks like it bounced a lot because there's holes in the bag. So there's like a hole here, and there's a couple holes here that it looks like there's been some pressure on top of where this is. I'm not like pressing down with these, by the way. I'm just kind of pointing them out so you guys can kind of see. There's some holes right here. There's some holes right here. It's fine. You know, I don't expect it to be absolutely perfect when shipped because it is being shipped from across the country. There is little pull tabs, by the way. So on right where I snipped, there's like a little area you can grab and just pull it apart. But I just did it this way so that way, I don't know, in case I fuck it up. Yes, I am going to curse, so let's get used to it. So I don't know what this is. I have not a clue what this is. I don't know. I haven't taken any electronics since 2007. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at everything. So this is that hero board. So I'm trying to hold it carefully, kind of take a look at it. I did kind of watch some videos, so there is some sections on here. I don't know if it'll I just want it to there we go. So you see all those different pins and stuff like that? Yeah. So I was watching the video on that. First off, don't plug in the USB and plug in the barrel jack at the same time. Don't do that. That's because you could overload it. These both have voltages going in, and you could damage it and stuff like that. I just don't want to deal with that. So if we really take a look, these are the I13 pins. So every one of these that has a little wavy thing over it is an analog. And that is so I was watching some stuff. So digital is one or zero, right? So it's either yes, no, 0, 1, binary. That's the digital. Analog is like all. So I know it's really weird but it's an actual sine wave. You know what I mean? Where it has multiple values in between 0 and 1. So I'm just kind of looking at this real quick. There is like this like little glue thing. I don't want to mess with it too much, but there is this glue thing over the R something. I have a piece. Where is it? Here it is. So I haven't plugged it in, and so I want to do something you should never do. Yep, it's a piece of plastic. So there's this little tiny little piece of something, right? I know you guys can't really see that. It didn't catch on there, but it looked like there was a little piece of something. And I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing sitting on top of the board or anything like that. Yeah, so there's 13 pins. There's another ground on the other side. There's 2 grounds on this side. There's a 5-volt output. There's it looks like there's a 5-volt, a 3-volt. And it says an IO reference. I know there's another pin here that they haven't decided what they're doing with, so they're probably going to figure that out. But this is really cool. This is the hero board. I'm going to slide it back into its container, just because I don't want anything to happen to it. Get in there. Okay. There we go. So that's this. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that this fucking, whatever this is going in there too. See, I was afraid that like something had happened because of that. And it's weird that this is inside with this. I just don't know how to put it in because I don't want to fuck anything up. You know what I mean? Okay. Beautiful. So that's one of the components we've looked at. That's the hero board. It looks like next on the list that we have available, I have giant fingers, bro. Like, how am I supposed to push these little tiny keypad buttons? They're so itty bitty. Like, one of my fingers covers like 3 of them. I'm huge. I'm a big dude. So let's go ahead and, you know, I'm going to take that off. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Okay. So these look like they're just straight soldered on. Which is fine. It just looks interesting. I really like it. I haven't messed with electronics in a long time, so I'm sorry about like looking off screen. I was looking really close. So they've got like these long pin legs that are still coming through. I could probably go through and just lop those off, but I do like them being on there so that if I ever for some reason decide that I want to test unsoldering something, just unsolder these. There you go. But they're numbered. They have like S through whatever. I'm trying to get it to... Come on, buddy. There it goes. So it's got like S1 through 16. It's a 4x4. It's got that pin on the side, you know. So this autofocus isn't exactly working the way I want, but it's okay. So you can see it's a little bit of some button pressing. Sharp. So yeah, I'm probably going to create something for that. You know, a bunch of pins on here as well. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just enjoying the ride so far, if I'm being honest, guys. I'm trying to get this back in. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm trying to get it back in the packaging. There we go. Perfect. So far, we have a pin pad and we have the hero board. If you're just joining, we're just kind of checking things out right now. So we're going with the cables next. This one is the Type B data cable. And not Type B, whatever the heck it's called. It might be Type B, I don't remember. But I always thought these were called like Firewire cables. But they got like the big bulky box and then the USB. I am going to be using I could be using my computer when I do this, and then I'll use my operating system on my whatever it's called over here. My brain is failing me. Chrome OS laptop, so a Chromebook. I'll use that for the split. So yeah, that's this. Okay. Oh, do these stay together or do you take them apart? Because I don't want to like take them apart if they're supposed to be the ribbon cables, you know? I don't know. It looks like they might just be cables, like you can just take them apart. So I'm just kind of organizing all of these. Yeah. We got some gay bacon. Love it. Candy bacon. Yeah, so they look like they just pull apart. I'm just not going to do it yet because I'm not going to mess with that just yet. And then this right here is the other one. So there's 2 of them, which isn't too bad. All right, so we have wires, hero board, keypad, the Firewire cable. All right, these ones right here must be... Oh, it's a lot of different components. Let's go ahead and take a look at all these components, shall we? Good. All right. Let us take a look. There's a lot, so give me a second. All right. So let's start with this one right here. Be super careful with it. This is a photon sensing array or node or whatever. Oh my god, come on. Come on, focus. Is it too close? Come on, focus on this, bastard. Okay, it's fine. It did it for like half a second. There's a swirl that's on here. And I know that what these do is they take and sense light. And I'm pretty sure this is a 0-1 situation as well. I don't know if you can get analog from these. I don't know. You would think so. Be like, oh man, if there's no light whatsoever, something happens. If there is light, then it happens. This is the beeper, the buzzer, the fucking noise maker is what this is. Okay. This is the noise maker. Yeah, so we'll be using these and wiring them up. And once again, I don't know if next time you guys see this, if I will have all of these connected. Because I kind of want to separate some stuff out, but let's get back to, sorry, ADD. ADD kind of bad. All right. Multi-positional switch, not multi-positional, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Multi something. I don't know because it seems to read it better when I do that. Come on, focus, buddy. Come on. Come on. Well, you could see it. It's got 3 little switches on there. And you could put them up or down. It's got some legs, so it looks like 1 for each. So this is probably just like a basic switch. I mean, I say basic, but it's got 3 on there. So you can kind of mess with that as you will. My hands are so big. These are so itty bitty. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay. It said that it only gave me 1 multicolored LED, but I thought, yeah, these are multicolored, and they gave me like, oh no, this one isn't. This one's like white. This one is the multicolored LED. Okay, so the one that's got like the multi legs on it, like this right here, it's got 4 legs. Yeah, 4 legs. One longer than the other ones, and they kind of like go down a little bit. So those are for turning it different colors, and I can't wait to, this is one that I can't wait to mess with, is a multicolored LED. I think that'd be really fun to mess with. So we have the multicolored. Let's go and take a look at these other colors. Because according to this, let me just check the bottom without flipping it over. 10 times LEDs. So it just says 10 times LEDs. Maybe it's just different LEDs because we have, let's see. Let me check. Let me count the ways. We have 1, 2, so we have 2 blue. We have 2 green. I'm trying to be careful with these, by the way, guys. I don't want to have to go buy some more LEDs. Because I know you could probably get some for pretty cheap. But then you also have these like white LEDs. Then you have some yellow LED lights. And just so you know, the difference between an LED and an old school filament light is it gives off the proper amount of light versus giving off infrared light. And that's what's kind of sucks, is you lose a lot of that light through infrared. You know, so you're not even seeing half that light. So LEDs are always better. There we go. I had to align them on my hand. So we got red, yellow, green, blue, and white. Those are the they say clear, but they're white lights. So not literally white lights, but they might be. I don't know. I don't know that information. Let's put all these LEDs back inside. Do it kind of carefully so that way nothing breaks. So you got a bunch of tools and parts and stuff like that. Nice. Okay. So far, so good, guys. So, oh. What is this? Something blue. I don't know what this is. I actually don't know, guys. I have no idea what this piece is. So it's got like a little protector piece over the front. Oh, it's just over the legs. You know what I think is weird is this is the only one that had the styrofoam protector things on it, which is fine. I don't want it to... Oh, this is the LED screen. Okay, so this is that little LED screen. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm going to leave the protective glass on it. I'm going to shove the styrofoam back on there. Now that I know what that is, that makes a little bit more sense. Now I can see why it was packaged so carefully. Okay, this one is the OLED LCD screen that we're going to attach. So this one is the rotary knob, right? I don't know if it just turns for... Oh, it just clicks. Okay, so I might 3D print some type of knob to pop on the top of this. Practice measuring, you know, because I want to learn. See, they also left the long legs on these as well. But it's not like that on everything, so I just don't know, because like it seems like this big piece is the one that's still got legs. I know I keep moving it off screen, I'm sorry. It seems like this big piece has legs, you know, so they've got like these jutting out, like just straight legs, which is fine. Once again, none of these that I'm saying are bad things. I just haven't coded or I haven't messed with electronics in so long that I'm actually in awe of the things I'm holding. You know, because these might be expensive pieces, they may not be. I know. I mean, I know resistors aren't exactly expensive. You can go buy a bunch of these at the hardware store. Yeah, so these are all the different. So if you look at these, they have these bands. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see the bands 100%, but these bands here, they let you know how much each one can resist based on... I want to go ahead and take them out so I can show you. So there's a lot of them. And we're gonna be using these and bending them and all that shit, so... Man, I wish Mr. Cosby was still teaching. He's one of my teachers at the school I went to. He's an AC/DC teacher. He's so awesome. Okay. There we go. So these are the resistors. Let's see. We've got... Alright, they're like kind of stuck together. Okay. So these are 10K resistors right here. So I think it's 10,000 ohms? I don't remember. They've got... This one has 5 bands, which means it has a plus or minus on the amount that it can within a certain distance. So there's also... So it looks like these all have 5 bands. Yeah, so these are just the diodes then. Or not diodes, resistors. Whatever they're fucking called. I think resistors. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stack these back up carefully. Once again, all stacked up, going back inside the baggie. Because remind you, this is just an unbox. We're not going too far into this just yet. Ugh. Welcome, guys. For all of you that are in here, if you want to have a little character walking around the bottom, all you got to do is click that follow button. And it will indeed give you something to mess around with. I don't know if it's on YouTube it does that, so yeah. Alright. There we go. So far we have the diodes, we got the resistors, we got the screen, we have a bunch of different parts inside this bag. We have the rotary knob, we have the keypad, the USB, we also have the hero board. This right here is that timer. So this is the timer that you use, right? That we're going to be using. And once again, it seems like they all have these 4 pins that come out. So it says CLK, which is the clock, DIO. That means it probably has to do with this chip that's right here on the back. Because it says C1, C2, which makes me think capacitor 1, capacitor 2, and then U2, then resistor 1, resistor 2, then C3, C4, which might be a capacitor. And it looks like the resistors and the capacitors are all set up to work with this timer. Sorry, I know you guys can't see this. I'm looking like super close, so it's a little bit harder to see. So this is the timer. It's got 4 little marks on it. It has these pins right here that connect. The pins go down through the bottom, right? And they sit right here. And let's see if it'll adjust. Probably not, so I'll probably have to do this. There you go. So it has like CLK, DIO, VCC, and then a ground, right? And then these 4 in the middle, there's 2 capacitors, 2 resistors, and then there's a capacitor right there. 2 capacitors right there. So it's got 4 capacitors, 2 resistors. It says I2 that goes down. But it's a 4-digit display. So awesome. All right. Come on. Come on. All right. Oh, oh, scared me. It really scared me. I thought I broke something. All right. And then this is what I was excited for. It's the heaviest thing in this thing. Whoa. It is a hero board. It's got a sticky thing attached to the back of it. I don't really want to attach it to anything. It's got a bunch of numbers and stuff on it. You can see here they've got like a bunch of different lines, A, B, C, D, E. It seems like there's a big old line that goes down the middle, and then these are the power rails, and then these are the terminals. Huh. And then there's like strips. So if you hold it like this, you're supposed to like, where's it this way? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to watch the videos again. But like, you're supposed to be able to connect them a certain way. I don't know. I'm excited though. Solderless putting things together, and that's it for the case. It really is, because it looks like there's help with drivers and parts for scanning here, the community, and then leave a review. I always leave the review for later because I don't really know how it's going to be. So it's pretty cool that we're starting like this. Let me go and start putting everything away in here. I want to make sure that's all put away nice and neat. You know, oh, these on the bottom. Save room. I hope it's not like the folded sheet situation. Can't put it all back in. I doubt it, if I'm being honest. Something like that. That's cable right there. Then we got a keypad. Actually, we need to save room for the hero. Maybe it is like a freaking folded sheet situation. It's okay. It's okay. We can fit these in. We can fit these in. Don't panic. I'm panicking before I get to the videos. We're gonna have some issues. All right, there we go. So I got these in. I think they're in, and then the hero board, last but not least, goes right on top. No, you do not, because I don't want the LCD screen to be underneath all of that. So I'd like it to be like that. And then make sure these cables are inside. All right. And that's a 30-day kit. So they really weren't lying about everything that's in here. Going over everything once again. They have pictures on the back of everything that's on there, so we don't really have to worry about everything. The LEDs they gave us were different though. In this one here, they show a picture of it. They give 4 green LEDs, 4 red LEDs, and then like the multicolored LED, and then all this stuff right here. So I don't know. I really don't, because it just says 10 times LEDs and 1 times RGB LED. So maybe it's just random. Maybe it is just random. But thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Sorry about that, camera. Thank you for spending so much time with me, getting this all set up, learning what this is. We watched the first video. We got it all lined up. I'm excited. This is going to be really fun. Ugh, it's going to be really fun. I don't know much about it yet, so yeah. I'll expect to see a video coming up soon about day 1. And I what I like to do, I'm not going to lie, is I like to make sure that all my drivers are set up in accordance. So, oh, what did I spill on my desk? Oh, it's paint. Yeah, so I've been working on painting some stuff. So, another thing. So these are some things for like the 3D prints that I'm going to be doing. This was just kind of one that was coming out that failed, so I canceled it part way. There were some things that were supposed to print on there, but like didn't. So you can kind of see there's some holes, some stuff here where they were supposed to print. But I'm going to be creating stuff for this, making measurements and stuff like that. If you guys have anything you would like to see me put this into, if you know if there's already some stuff made, I know there's some stuff made on the site. It shows you that there's like some 3D prints already set up. Yes, I hear you out there, you loud ass truck. But anyways, it's been about 41 minutes, a short unboxing video. I can't wait to see you guys again. I've recorded this. It'll be on YouTube. So you'll be able to watch it on there as well. It will also be on the VODs for both YouTube and Twitch. So I'm hoping to upload this to Facebook. If you are doing this with me, let me know how it's going. And I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'm really happy to be able to play this with you guys. Not play, but you know what I mean. Explore and test. All right, guys, take it easy, and we shall play again soon.